You come and move around like a fresh brush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride.
Alright guys, here we have Bucky Barnes from the one-hit TV show Winter Soldier and the Falcon, which the Falcon ends up turning to be Captain America. But I just want to do a quick review of him because I got him for a deal, and I do not even have a Winter Soldier or a Bucky Barnes, but I have him sporting the Captain America shield that he gets on later in the show. So like I said, this is a bit of an older figure using some of the older technology, but I just kind of wanted to review him only because for the simple fact that he was just at a good price that I wanted to get him at, and I'm just like, let's see what this guy is all about. So I'm gonna just take him off of the rotating stand right here, and then we'll take a better look at what he has to offer. So let's see, right off the bat, I do like his face. His face looks really nice. I don't know if it resembles Bucky himself, so just kind of throw that out there. He does come with two alternate faces, but I'll showcase that once we get to the accessory part of the segment video. So with that being said, let's start with his articulation. He can look up and down about this much before you start to feel some hindrance on him. Now his arm can kind of come up about this much, which is pretty good, but he has this articulated butterfly joint that really doesn't kind of serve him any justice, no pun intended. So I only say that because even when he tries to do the cross arm, it's almost non-existent. So yeah, I mean, let's see how it would be without it. So this is how he would be with just the cross or the butterfly joint not active, and when it is in effect, well, that just popped out. Let me see if I can. Okay, pop that back in. But when it is in effect, it doesn't really kind of do anything for it. So that's kind of a bummer. He has no bicep cut right here. He does have the shoulder cut right there, so it allows the movement to happen. Bends at the elbow, a little bit better than 90, but that's fine. And then we have some wrist swivel action. Now the detail on his arm, I will say, looks very, very nice. You can see the gold on it and whatnot. I don't have a Winter Soldier. I do kind of want to get either the Winter Soldier from Mayfex, or I might end up getting the Winter Soldier from Amazing Yamaguchi or Voltec. I forget which one it is. But anyways, moving on down to, let's see, I guess you could see his shield. It's nothing that we haven't seen. As you can see right here, you have the clip right here that goes onto his shoulder, which virtually does nothing. It just, I guess, is like a placeholder, but it doesn't even grasp. I'm pretty sure you can see right there. It doesn't even grasp on the inside. It's just his forearm kind of just slides in without even touching anything. And then you also have his hand right here actually gripping it, which is not the best design. You're better off getting some elastic fabric and kind of putting it on there so that way it kind of slide off and slide on as smooth as it can. But these are just horrible. They're horrendous, and I really hate them. So moving on down to the shield. Shield looks nice. Shield looks like what it's supposed to be right out of the package. Looks really, really good. Let's see, the top part of his abdomen, he is very, very limited. Does not have, let's see, yeah, he's very limited in what he can do. Let me see, towards the back, yeah, he's very limited on his top part of his abdomen. Now let's see, okay, we have some articulation right there moving on down, but you have to really kind of work it or else you'll end up popping off the body. So this is him kind of like leaning back right there. So nothing too crazy. I won't say there's tons of articulation with this figure. I mean, even with his foot, yeah, he's able to move it up that much. They chose a weird design for his knee. He's only just barely about to get 90, nothing more than that. I mean, he doesn't even have a boot cut. Doesn't have a boot cut right there, and then his foot, there's almost no articulation. He does have some simple pivot, and then some toe articulation, which is very, very limited, and then a thigh swivel right here as well. So all in all, this figure, I mean, it's okay. Nothing too crazy with it. It's not trying to be something that it's not. I guess it's staying true to the price point, because if you find this guy, I wouldn't say relatively cheap, but I don't think he's gonna break the bank either. And as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This is done poorly. I don't like how this is done. You can easily pop it back in, but just as easy as it was popped back in, it just pops back out. So I'm gonna put him on the side to the rotating stand, and then take a better look at his accessories. Let's see. So when it comes to his accessories, we're gonna blast through this real quick. He already comes with the headpiece that he has, and then he'll also come with, let's see, this headpiece. This is supposed to be him like kind of looking to the side. To me, it looks like he looks derpy. It looks like they did his left eye good, but when it comes to this eye, it just looks questionable. I don't know, it doesn't look good to me. His 5 o'clock shadow just looks kind of very stubbly. I do like the hair. It just does not look like Bucky Barnes, in my opinion. Now, moving on down to the hands. Let's start with his, let's start with his gold hands. So his gold hands, you're gonna get this pair of hand right here. It looks like a weapon holding hand. Now, granted that this figure does not come with any weapons, only the shield. I guess, the whole no guns policy on S.H.Figuarts. I guess that's what they're doing, or maybe in Japan. But yeah, no guns. And then you have this open palm face hand right here. Oh, I did forget to mention that when it comes to the shield, you can exchange it with either arm. And then his regular hands right here, this is a open palm hand right here, and then this is like a trigger holding hand right here. And then you get the two pieces of the band for the shield. Now, I did test this out, so this is a gun that I ended up getting on eBay. As you can see right here, let me see if I can zoom in. It looks nice. I mean, it has a grenade launcher. Let me see. Right here to the side, as you can see, a grenade already kind of fell out. Let me see if I can recover that. Yeah. Sorry, had a lot of fuzz. So let me see if I can get it to focus. So this is the grenade that I have. That literally just goes in there, and then you slide that back in. Now, for everybody asking, yes, the clip or the magazine does come out, reveals the whole, let's see, bullet right there. So you kind of put that back in, it'll kind of snap into place. And then, yeah, this is a nice gun that I found on eBay, but I tried to see if this will work, and I think my answer to that was like, yeah, it should work. Let me see. Gonna have to do this on camera. I don't know if it do it on there. Let me see if it does it on here. Okay, yeah. So I guess for the gold holding hand, yeah, it does fit. So he doesn't come with a gun, but with this, you could have his right arm, or his left arm, his gold arm, holding a gun. So it holds it very securely. So that's nice. Let's get on to my final thoughts with this bad boy. I'm gonna put as much accessories as I can on him, and then I'll let you know. Let's go. All right, guys. One thing I forgot to mention is that he does come with a base, as you can see. Let me move it on down. As you can see right here, it's the Winter Soldier base. Looks pretty nice, but very, very simple in terms of what bases kind of go for these days. But yeah, moving on down to the figure itself for my final thoughts. He is pretty good for the price point that if you can pick him up at a good price point. Otherwise, I mean, he doesn't offer anything innovative or anything new. He doesn't really bring anything new to the table. Just a lot of kind of more or less like outdated stuff that they have built and improved on. There is nothing really to be wowed about this figure. It just more or less kind of is. And in that regards, it's just not even really a cop for me. Like I said, I got him because the price point was so low. I can't remember where I got him from, but all I remember is that it was a steal. Got him for at least, he was going for like almost $19, and for it being a S.H.Figuarts and a Marvel figure, I was like, what, $19? Let me go ahead and cop that real quick. But with that being said, this for me is just not a cop. Let me know in the comment section below if this guy is going to be a cop or a pass. I thank you all for tuning in. You know, this has been the lazy way. Remember, like I've said, please everybody support the channel. Support the channel even if you're doing it with likes or comments or subs. I really appreciate it. We can kind of continue to help the community grow. We can kind of continue with the discussions, and then it helps me and just get motivated and making more videos for you guys. But like I said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't.